Hello, my name's Oliver Gladwin. I'm here to show you a masterclass in how to prevent food waste in our kitchens. The world wastes so much food, and especially in our industry, and it's our responsibility as chefs to reduce and minimize that food waste. I run 2 restaurant kitchens with my brothers up in London, and our main concentration is to reduce food waste. We produce seasonal British produce from our farms, so preventing waste in our kitchens is our primary concern. I'm going to show you some fun techniques that you can teach and inspire your chefs to do to use up all the ingredients you buy. This is a masterclass on preparation and cooking of vegetables. I will show you techniques that you can use to get the best out of a vegetable, as well as use up some of the off trims and some wilted vegetables that are on maybe their last day on their shelf life. So when you're creating your menus, consider within the recipes using every part of the vegetable. With great business sense, you can gain great value to your menus. And let me show you on this recipe how I've taken cauliflower married with walnuts into another level. So here I've got a white cauliflower puree. We've literally taken the stalks, cooked it in some cream, some garlic and some butter, and blitzed it into a really lovely smooth puree. It doesn't need much, but if you're really delicate with your plating, you can see we're building levels. I'm now going to add a purple heritage cauliflower that I've pickled some rape seeds and grated. So it's grated cauliflower that looks like couscous. And it's important to split the color on the plate. Here we have some dried walnuts with some lovage and parsley that I've made a small pesto out of. And the walnut will give it lots of texture. As you can see, there's wonderful color there already. I have roasted white florets that I've seasoned with shallot salt. And I'm just gonna very neatly, but randomly, position them within the bowl. I have some raw but seasoned florets of yellow cauliflower that I'm going to stick up like little trees leaning up against their purple brothers. These are little leaves from the cauliflower that again gives height and intricacy to the dish. Completely raw. And how about that? A real simple way to create the best out of one vegetable. A marriage between cauliflower and walnut, clever cooking, simple techniques, but an incredible finished product. So with this recipe, we're going to continue on with our theme of using all part of an ingredient. Here, you might think I've got a very burnt leek, but actually what we've got inside is this incredible, tender, slightly smoked, caramelized, soft heart of a leek. Now, if I just push that through, you'll see how clean and elegant and brilliantly cooked that is in itself. With the outer skins of the leek, we'll continue to dehydrate, blitz up, and serve this with honey, yogurt, leeks, and cob nuts maybe. Just a really simple dish that highlights the fact that a leek is a delicious thing. And you could do this with spring onions or grelots, or even whole shallots. It's a fantastic technique to use all parts of an ingredient. Now, it's important to portion or to cut a pepper efficiently without any wastage. My best bet would be to put your knife in the top and literally just cut out the green head. Then I would stand over a bin and bang out the seeds, like so. Therefore, there isn't any wastage of the actual red flesh of the pepper. You can do the same thing with chilies if you want clean rounds of unseeded chili. But there we have it, an empty, ready to roll pepper. Now, cutting a vegetable as finely as that really helps to spread the amount you've got. I mean, that is going to be so much for a small plate like that, and I've only taken maybe 1/4 of this pepper. Now, when I make green oil, I'm looking for it to be as dark green, like Ghostbuster green. The way I do that is using spinach and any other green tops of leeks, tops of spring onions, or any off trim of herbs. Most important thing is you blanch it to set the chlorophyll, and you can keep it like that for 2 or 3 days. I'm going to add it to this blender and rinse it. That already looks pretty good to me. It's smooth, it's really vibrant green, and we're going to make it into a very clean, pure oil. I've got a heavy bottomed stainless steel pan. It's got high rims and it's off the heat, meaning that when I add this green oil to it, there isn't any risk of any fire. Once the green oil has bubbled away in the pan and all the moisture has evaporated from it, put it back in your blitzer and re-blitz it. This will split the chlorophyll again, meaning that that green oil will be really dark. I'm just going to pour it into and through a chinois and watch how this Ghostbuster green oil comes out. It's a great addition to any plate. It's delicious. So that's the end of my veg masterclass. With careful trimming and using the whole vegetables, it makes perfect business sense.